Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Friday morning edition of the Mop here in September in southwest Wisconsin. And yes, the weather clock has changed. Very cool this morning. Actually have jeans on. Not good day. So partly cloudy, partly sunny, Richland County Fair this weekend. So, welcome to the Mop. Titled Professional. Far from it. So last night, bowling, yeah, it didn't go well. Mentally struggling just to get in it because A, it's still nice weather, and B, just sometimes I struggle with that. But it's okay. Everything's good. There's always next week. So, had the Eagles-Cowboys game on last night at the bowling alley, and there's an ejection before even the first play is ran. You have multi-millionaires sitting on a field to play a sport. And they're all well enough in their ages to know how to act. You have a whole bunch of young kids that are very influential watching you play. You're supposed to be a role model. You're supposed to be professional. Hence, why they call it professional football. If head coaches don't make these guys accountable, it is a sad place. My question is, does your bringing up just overstep or trigger the negative things that you do, such as the gentleman last night that gets ejected for spitting on Dak Prescott before even start for unsportsmanlike conduct? You're now messing a defensive player because of idiotic, immature behavior. It's just a bad deal. And we're paying these guys millions of dollars to act like this. You're seeing it the same way in the WNBA. You're seeing it in the NBA. You're seeing guys flop. You're seeing, I would say, vicious fouls that against star players that are unaccounted. They're just not, it just amazes me to see how dirty people can get, or how immature, whatever it may be. And it just seems that things get triggered for no reason. That they either go back to their childhood or whatever when, I don't know. It just baffles me. The disrespect that we are showing very impressionable kids, and then wonder why they act out in their athletics and in their sports, as we're watching millionaires do the same shit. So, that's my viewpoint. Way overpaid, unprofessional, immature acts that they should be, if anything, the NFL needs to step in and punish these guys too. But the head coaches are the ones that need to take this another level. And it wouldn't have been so bad, I don't know. I mean, the spitting was bad. To me, spitting on somebody is one of the most disrespectful things you can do. It is just a vile way to express something. You see when criminals do it to law enforcement or whatever, spitting to me on someone. You know, you've seen it in domestic situations where the husband spits on his wife or whatever. It just is one of those things. It triggers me to where I'm pissed off. But then he laughed all the way off the field, and he's like, oh God, they overreacted. No, they didn't. You're a childish little baby that you had to spit on somebody. If somebody walked up to you and spit on you in the public, would you just go, oh, it's an overreaction? Yeah, I understand. No, you'd be pissed off as hell. And yet you do it on national television where the world sees you. You spit on Dak Prescott. I don't care who it was. If it was the ball boy, the water boy, if you spit on somebody, you have just gone to the ranks of worthless, in my mind. It's just an absolute thing that is not acceptable in my viewpoint. You're not worth it. You are not worth having because of it. That's my viewpoint. I'm sure Philly fans today are saying, oh, they overreacted. The poor guy shouldn't have been suspended, or ejected because he just spit. It's all it is. It's just a little spit. Yeah, if somebody spit on you in public, I think you'd overreact the other way. So, I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't raised to behave that way. Throwing tantrums, throwing fits wasn't part of the game. You took your licks when they had them coming. I guarantee you the coaches I played for would not have allowed it. There would have been a lot of punishment coming from a behavior like that. So, that's where we're at today. That was one thing I saw last night that I don't get. You took yourself out of a game for your team that needed you because of a behavior that you wanted to show that you're superior by spitting on somebody. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, when someone spits on somebody, I've watched it plenty in law enforcement. I've watched it plenty when I was doing my ride-alongs. It is a form of the lowest level of disrespect you can do. So, and yes, I don't like Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, but nobody deserves that. And then all the fights and everything last night. Oh, it's a rivalry, Chris, or oh, it's, so much emotion. You're professionals. You're paid millions of dollars. Do your damn job. It's kind of like celebrations and everything else. It's what your job is. You get paid to catch the football. You get paid to run the football. Yes, celebrations in the end zone. Don't blame you. An interception. Yep. But all these celebrations after a first down catch or after this or after, that's your job. Nobody celebrates at their own job when they do something that's just part of the job. Like last night on a first down catch and you're down there dancing and you're doing that and spins the football and jump, whatever. Get back in the huddle, get lined up, and go again. Yeah, you're a professional athlete. You're good. You made it to the next level. Everybody knows that. They don't need to see your whole entourage celebration after a first down catch. We don't dance and do all that shit when you throw a strike at bowling. We should, because they were far and few between last night. But, when you pick up a spare or a split, yeah, there's a little bit of celebration because that's a little trickier. But, just do your job. Get back in the huddle. Do something to do something more important. But when you spit on people, the outcome was right. The outcome was right. He should have been ejected to begin with. It is absolutely uncalled for. It is the most disrespectful act you can do. So, that's the mop. That's where I'm at on a Friday, heading into the weekend. And if you're out and about, yep, Richland County Fair is going on this weekend. Demo Derby on Sunday. That should be a good one. Mr. Oman, good luck to you on the old Demo Derby. And if you're out and about in Richland Center, you can always stop at all the good eating places in Richland Center. Ooh, Friday night prime rib. Nope, Friday's fish. Saturday prime rib at TKO. You gotta go there. That's for damn sure. Don't know if I'll make it there, but they got good food there. There's plenty of places in Richland Center, but TKO is by far my wife and I's favorite. So, and that's not just because Tim's listening. It is one of our favorites. So, we'll go from there. Should have the UTV together for a video of everything we've added here at Kinetic Creations, and should have it together today, so we'll have it home. Well, yeah, looking forward to that as well. But hopefully you see my viewpoint in some way. And I was never that competitive guy. That I played with plenty of them. I played with the Jason Joneses in high school, and Jason was a hell of a football player. Yes, he was. And he had the mentality to go with it. And it was fun to play, watch him play, just downright. But that disrespectful portion just didn't fly with any of our coaches in high school. So, that's where we go. Have a great day, everybody, and take time to bless somebody's day today. And Monday, I'll start going through some of the sponsors for my mom's Alzheimer's event, November 8th. I've got a lot of people asking about it, a lot of people that are going to be there. Got some great gifts on great things you can win, raffles, basket raffles, silent auction. And I will be on the radio with WRCO September 17th. I will be on the radio to talk about that event and talk about Alzheimer's in general. So take time to bless somebody today. Have a great day, everyone. I'll be back Monday morning with another edition of The Mop.